Okay, so remember when I told you guys that I did not have a way to get my 75-inch big screen TV out of here? That was like 3 years ago, pretty much 2 years in some months. I just decided to go ahead. I got tired of popping the latch on this thing here. As you can see, I popped the latch so much to where I literally started tearing it apart. Now, you want to know what the latch looked like? I started screwing it already back in. I don't want to take it back out. This yellow, there you go. You can see that yellow tab. That's what was in there the first time that I was trying to show y'all. If you take that yellow tab out, you're going to have to use a flathead screwdriver. Okay, so you use a flathead screwdriver right here, and you will put it in through there, and you will pop it out, and then it's going to have a latch that you pull up and down, and it will take this. It would literally have this part here to unlatch your hatchback, okay? And which is this here that it hooks up to keep it closed. Now, I decided to go ahead and order the part. I've been trying to order the part for a very long time. That's why it took 3 years. It's always sold out. And the ones that I did find, they were trying to charge an arm, a leg, 3 toes, a belly button, and I was not trying to give those things away. I wasn't trying to pay that price. So I kept waiting until I finally found something online, and I paid, how much did I pay for that thing? I think I paid under $40. I sure did, for this brand new one. Finally found it, and it matched with my car very well. What car do I have? I have a 2016 Fiat 500X Easy Sport. So I had to find something. I got tired of basically stressing that I was gonna one day have something in the back of this and couldn't open that trunk at all because I wore out the piece that kept opening and closing, opening and closing. I had to get it together. I found a real good one. This red string, that is a backup for I don't have to bust open this yellow tab. This red string, all I gotta do is pull it and it pops the trunk open. So that, whoever came up with that idea, thank you. That was the best thing ever. It must tell me, it says to me that this is a problem with these cars, because someone came up with this brilliant idea to do that. And now I'm going to put it in. What you have to do, you have to unscrew this here part. It's going to be a tab. I already took it off, but it looked like this. It actually goes into here, as you can see. I'm gonna back this up a little bit, trying to make it where you can see it. Okay, I pulled it off with the flathead and it popped out. It revealed that it was a Phillips screw up in here, see? And this is the screw right here. It was in there like that. I took it out. I used the drill, power drill. And then I was able to pull down hard on this. As I pulled down, it popped all these out, even though that's still in there, but I will pop it back in. You have to slide it back in with this here. See how it come out? And it going to go back in here like that. Like that. See how I go back in there? So I will pop those out, put it back in there. See how these here, they go in that hole right there. Same thing with this here. It goes in the hole right there. And then that one. And then this one here. You pull that out. And you put it in the hole there. You might have to use a flathead to pull it out. But before we do that, I have to make sure I finish screwing this down. Now, what do you need to get this out? You're going to need one of these here. Let's see if I can find it. Interesting. Oh, there you go. Right here, you're going to need a socket. This is a 10 millimeter. That's what you're going to need. So if you don't have a 10 millimeter, you're going to have to probably improvise and maybe use pliers. I would not advise you to use pliers because you don't want to strip it and then you end up having a problem somewhere down the line in the future. This is the same screw. I am going to put it in, but before I do that, I want to show you another thing you need to do. It comes with this here. You see this here part? Yes, you have to unattach it. It must be unattached, all right? Before you unscrew, attach. After you attach the new one back. The new one, see how that is? Let's see if you can see it better. Get you some light. I know I'm doing a poor job at this, but I just want to try to show you a little bit. Right in here, see how that is? You attach it back, and then you're gonna go ahead and put it back together. Same way you took it off, put it back the same way. Voila, you're done. Now you can open your trunk. So I already screwed it back in tightly. I put it back on. See, it's not moving. Great. Don't tighten too tight. You do not want to strip it. Now I want to show you, you must put everything back, right? Slide it back up in there, but keep this part out. If you don't keep that string out, then you're gonna have a problem. So make sure the string is out. You don't want to have it tucked in, hiding. So, but before I get to doing all that, I want to show you, oh, what did I do? I need that part. So, I want to show you how the string work first. See, right now it's locked, as you can see how it's locked. I use the flathead to close it, to lock it. Let's say if it was already closed and locked in your trunk, you just pull the string. See, now it's open. Okay? Then you want to see if it locks again, see? And watch it opens again. Pull the string. There you go. That's how that works. Now I don't have to damage my car anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything back together. So now I popped everything back in. It's not that easy as it seemed, but it's not. You got to make sure those things match up with the holes. And then you put the screw back in, see? Put the screw back in. Now I got it all here. Now you want to see if it works. Ha ha! That's the magic. But before we do all that, I want to clean up my mess. We'll see if it works. So I have to show that this here part is still broken. As you can see, right up in here, it is still broken. Let me see if I can show you it without, I don't know, if you can see it. Can you see that? Probably upside down, but still, it's broken. And because it's broken, I can't still use the trunk the way you would do the normal way by pushing the button. It pops right up. But I still have the red string. And the best thing about it, I can still open the trunk. I would just have to pull the red string to open it instead of having to use my flathead screwdriver. All right. So just letting you guys know that I see why they told me it'd be $500. It was the electric part that's gonna have to be done and all that. But I still don't have to pay the $500. I can still get my trunk open. That was the main thing, is to get the trunk open. So let's see. See how the red string is hanging? Now it's closed. See, I can push it. It is closed. So let's open. Pull it open. I need to get in the car. I'm on the outside, just leaning in. I need to get in so I can just, of course you won't be getting in the car, but I just want to do it the right way so you can see exactly what I'm doing. It's so dark back here. So pull it. Let's pull. And there you go. It just opened up. See? Now we're in the money. Well, they ain't taking my money. How about that? Might say, oh, she cheap. No, I ain't cheap. I've learned over the years that I'm tired of getting screwed over when it comes to my money, my cars. I had lots and lots of cars. And I have fixed on my cars. I've had mechanics come to my house and work on my cars right in front of me, and I watched them. My dad, he was a mechanic when I was growing up, so I used to watch him. My brother is a Renaissance man. He does it all. But the problem is, People think you just don't know. They start trying to screw you over. So I fixed that part. One thing down, 2 more to go. I have to fix the light now. That's a simple fix. Just put in the bulb. It's already taken out. I already showed you a video on that, so go back to that video. So please, I know this video is long, but hey, I was just trying to be more sufficient. I never done this type of stuff before. I'm not a content creator when it comes to this kind of stuff. I just was trying to show somebody how to save some money.